There it is.
I didn't bring them up here to ridicule them. I brought them up here to illustrate the point of conformity, the difficulty in maintaining your own beliefs in the face of others. Now, those of you, I see the look in your eyes like,
I would have walked differently. Well, ask yourselves why you were clapping.
Even before quarantine, I've noticed that my generation, more than others before us, are finding difficulty being ourselves. We all desire to be accepted, appreciated, and loved. And we're willing to give up our freedom, our voice, our sanity to be predictable and tolerable. I'm not here to start a revolution or anything as much as just to express what I've observed in this thing we call life. Individuality is defined as the quality or character of a particular person or thing that distinguishes them from others of the same kind. As shown in the clip from Dead Poets Society, we as human beings, as organisms, as children, are subconsciously taught to fit in, to find the rhythm and stay there. And if you don't swim with the current or decide to walk backwards, then you're not human. You're not important. You're not worthy. We as human beings value things based off of other things. We know we're cool because the people around us are cool. We know we're pretty because the people around us are pretty. To be a part of a niche means to be a part in a system, a tool, a means to an end. But we're okay with the end as long as the present doesn't mean being alone with me, myself, and I. History and society have shown its lack of tolerance for aliens, unpredictable people. But the ironic part is that we worship the weirdos and out-of-rhythm beings, or gods to us really. But that's because you decided, and your neighbor decided, and your neighbor's neighbor decided that that individual can walk backwards as long as you'll still march in line. You'll observe and maybe even wonder what it feels like to be different, to be alive, to be an individual. But you keep marching, left, right, left. It's only when we're children that we probably have the most intimate understanding of being unique. But after being pounded by our peers and our parents and problematic life, we decide to conform, to survive. But at the cost of thriving, we mirror people we like, and we stress over people who don't like us. Even when we've done our part, we're still empty and feeling worthless. The most controversial thing about fitting in is the need to fit in based on race, gender, political, and social beliefs. We're expected by celebrities, leaders, and each other to act based upon where we stand on the line, to be anything other than what's stereotyped into sterilizing your personality is heresy. Any example I offer will probably distract from the point I'm trying to express, so I won't get into detail. But when we find ourselves hating who we are, and hating how ugly we are, and hating how our rhythm is a few fractions off, it's because we have given up on ourselves. We've decided that being distinct is detrimental. Of course, the irony again is that having a distinction between you and the next person is what makes you valuable. It's like gems and rare artifacts. Not having similarities or being typical is what makes you amazing. Thinking differently, talking differently, acting differently from others is worth the freedom that fear tries to block you from. To be an individual requires being naked in your mind, to rediscover the skin you're in, to accept your abnormality, to think for yourself, to move for yourself, to live for yourself. We have to connect with our core and take steps off beat. We have to decide our own convictions, our own personalities, our own futures. We worship the outsiders while we stay in the box. But we need to shatter the glass, unshackle our chains, dance in the grocery stores, scream into the void, Be liberal and conservative, open-minded and judgmental, sane and crazy. We need to be paradoxical. We need to be nuanced. We need to be individuals. Because life is too short to not be alive and to not see your own unique value.
Answer that you are here, that life exists and identity, that the powerful play goes on and you may contribute a verse. That the powerful play goes on and you may contribute a verse. What will your verse be?
Thank you guys for watching.